Hello, my name is Dorothy McFadden, registered dietitian for the St. Luke's Bariatric program. Today you're listening to the podcast entitled Superfoods. Every dietitian has their own list of superfoods, and it can change from year to year. So this is my current list of superfoods. What is the definition of a superfood? Superfoods, foods that may have more significant health benefits than other types of foods because of their natural ingredients. So these ingredients that are not added and they're not processed into the food. Superfoods are typically higher in phytonutrient content such as antioxidants, phytoflavonoids, vitamin C, potassium, calcium, and fiber. They're very nutrient dense. All right, what's a phytochemical? It's a natural compound found in fruits, vegetables, and other plants. There's over 1,000 known phytochemicals. Benefits of phytochemicals include they may reduce inflammation, they can speed healing, and they can help prevent cancer. Antioxidants. Antioxidants are substances that may protect cells against free radicals. Free radicals can damage your cells and may play a role in heart disease and cancer prevention. And antioxidants are found in fruits, vegetables, nuts, grains, and in some meats. Low-fat dairy. This is a superfood. It provides calcium, protein, potassium, and probiotics. There's many yogurt products out there now that have live active cultures of probiotics. There are multiple studies that also show that low-fat or non-fat dairy products help with weight loss. You get a lot of nutrition for a small amount of calories. For instance, if you have 8 ounces of non-fat or skim milk, you get 300 milligrams of calcium, 8 grams of protein for only 80 calories. It is also fortified with vitamin D and vitamin A. Eggs is another superfood. Eggs give you the most complete natural form of protein. It contains all the essential or indispensable amino acids. Protein is made up of building blocks called amino acids, and there's certain amino acids that your body cannot make. It has to get from food sources. Egg whites are an excellent source of all these essential or indispensable amino acids. There was a study that showed if you eat eggs at breakfast, you decrease the calorie intake but did not increase your cholesterol intake throughout the day. And egg yolks have gotten a bad rap over the years because they do contain vitamins A, D, E, K, and they also have lecithin and lutein. Nuts are another superfood. They contain protein. They have heart-healthy fatty acids. They're high in fiber and antioxidants. Portion control is the key, though, with nuts. You only want to have a quarter cup because nuts have a high amount of calories. Studies show a benefit in weight loss and in heart disease prevention because nuts are very satisfying and they're a very portable snack that you can keep with you for on the go that do not need to be refrigerated. Beans are another superfood. They're a good source of fiber. They provide 1/3 of the daily requirement of fiber and only a half a cup. They contain carbohydrate, protein, magnesium, and potassium. And the U.S. Dietary Guidelines recommend 3 servings per week. So in other words, if you plan some meatless meals throughout your week, they should include beans. Fish high in omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3 fatty acids can help lower heart disease risk, reduce inflammation with arthritis and pain, and may help with memory loss and decrease the incidence of depression. Wild and not farm-raised salmon, herring, mackerel, and sardines are good sources of omega-3 fatty acids, or as some people call them, fish oils. And fatty fish is recommended 2 to 3 times per week, or 6 to 9 ounces per week to get your omega-3 fatty acids. Berries. Berries are another superfood. They're loaded with antioxidants, phytonutrients, fiber, and water. They're an excellent source of potassium and vitamin C. They may decrease cancer risk, decrease the incidence of cognitive decline and blood pressure. They're an anti-inflammatory, and the darker the berries, the more antioxidants you're going to get. Cruciferous vegetables. Broccoli, cabbage, and Brussels sprouts are superfoods. They're an excellent source of vitamin A, C, and K, and they have plenty of fiber. A half a cup of broccoli provides 54 milligrams of vitamin C, and a high broccoli intake is associated with a reduced risk of prostate cancer. Tomatoes. My favorite. I love tomatoes fresh off the vine. They are a good source of carotene, which is a precursor to vitamin A, lycopene, and other antioxidants. They're an excellent source of vitamin C, and increased tomato intake is associated with decreased risk of breast cancer, head and neck cancers, prostate cancer, and neurodegenerative diseases. Oats. Oats is also a superfood because it contains more soluble fiber than any other grain. It slows digestion and extends the sensation of fullness. It reduces cholesterol, and it also has a higher protein content than many of the other grains. So that is also a benefit of having oats or oatmeal. Dark orange vegetables, sweet potatoes, pumpkin, carrots, butternut squash, and orange bell peppers all have high vitamin A content. They're also a good source of vitamin C, calcium, fiber, and potassium. And sweet potatoes have a lower glycemic index than white potatoes. Dark green leafy vegetables. I'm sure you've heard this time and time again. Eat your dark green leafy vegetables, spinach, collards, and kale. They are high in antioxidants, vitamin A, lutein, vitamin C, E, K, magnesium, and folate. They have many anti-inflammatory and anti-cancer properties. They're very low calorie with a high amount of nutrition. And of course, Popeye ate spinach, and that made him strong and healthy. Quinoa. Quinoa is a relatively newcomer to the American market. It's a very ancient grain, but it's easy to make. It's a good source of protein. You get 8 grams per cup of quinoa. It contains a significant amount of fiber, iron, zinc, vitamin E, and selenium, and it can lower the risk of heart disease and diabetes. And it can be eaten combined with nuts, veggies, or alone. And that concludes my list of superfoods. Thank you for listening.